Good evening, baseball fans, and welcome to the Irish Yard. Tonight's matchup features the visiting Worthington Cubs and your Milroy Irish. Let's meet the starting lineups first for the Cubs. Leading off, the designated hitter number 4, Tristan Sauerbrei. Batting second, the pitcher number 6, Logan Huseman. Batting third, the first baseman number 5, Tyler Linder. Batting fourth, the catcher number 9, Daniel Castro. Batting fifth, the second baseman number 11, Easton Sauerbrei. Batting sixth, the center fielder number 3, Blake Arenstorff. Batting seventh, the right fielder number 13, Ethan Meyer. Batting eighth, the left fielder number 7, Eli Gall. Batting ninth, the shortstop number 1, Tucker Brandner. And playing third base number 0, McKinley Bush. Now let's meet the starting lineup for your Milroy Irish. Leading off, the shortstop, number 2, Dominic Dolan. Batting second, the pitcher, number 5, Tyler Mayert. Batting third, the center fielder, number 99, Derek Smith. Batting fourth, the third baseman, number 10, Andrew Wallen. Batting fifth, the right fielder, number 9, Tyler Patterson. Batting sixth, the catcher, number 24, Levi Mayert. Batting seventh, the first baseman, number 4, Anthony Dolan. Batting eighth, the second baseman, number 8, Connor Zick. And batting ninth for the Irish, the left fielder, number 1, Moses Dolan. At this time, we ask that you please rise, remove your caps as we honor America by playing our national anthem. Leading off the top of the first for Worthington, the designated hitter number 4, Tristan Sauerbry. Hey, good evening, baseball fans online at YouTube, at the Irish Yard YouTube channel. We got some baseball action here on a Wednesday night. First pitch from Tyler Mayert, dealed to the leadoff batter, Tristan Sauerbry, called strike. To lead things off here in the top of the first, it's going to be Sauerbry, Logan Huseman, Tyler Linder to lead things off for the Cubs. We'll go around the infield for the Irish in case you missed it. Second pitch is dealt high at 87 miles per hour. Over at third base, Andrew Wallen. Shortstop, Dominic Dolan. At second is Connor Zick. First base is Anthony Dolan. Doing the catching is Levi Mayert. As Tyler Mayert deals the 1-1, that one a strike 2. Not sure if he got a piece of it or not. 1 ball, 2 strikes the count. Out in the outfield, at left field, Moses Dolan. In center is Derek Smith. Usually does the catching duties, but he'll be roaming out in center field today. And then Tyler Patterson in his familiar position out in right field. The 1-2. Swung on and missed for out number 1. Now batting the pitcher, number 6, Logan Huseman. So Sauerbry strikes out to lead things off here at the top of the first. Nobody on, 1 down as Logan Huseman, the pitcher, will step in. Big hack, 0-1. Fastball in at 86 miles per hour. Seems like Tyler Mayert's been able to punch that number up just a couple miles per hour. We've been seeing him pretty consistent, 83, 84, but another one at 85 fouled off. Ready for the 0-2. Tyler Mayert pauses up on the mound from the stretch. Runs it outside, 1-2. And another strikeout for Tyler Mayert. 2 quick outs in the top of the first. Now batting the first baseman, number 5, Tyler Linder. So back-to-back swinging strikeouts for the Worthington Cubs to lead things off. Nobody on, 2 down. As Tyler Linder steps in, another right-handed batter for the Worthington Cubs as Tyler Mayert deals first pitch. At the knees, called strike 1. If Linder is able to reach, Daniel Castro will have a chance to bat here at the top of the first. The 0-1. Spins that one across. It's fouled off to the right. 0-2. As Levi Mayert, the brother of Tyler, got the new baseball to him, but not in the best way. Kind of spiked it at his cleats. They had a couple words for each other. And we're back to baseball. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 down here at the top of the first. The pitch. Called strike 3, drop strike 3, and he tags him for out number 3. In the top of the first for the Cubs, no runs, no hits, no errors. They go down in order, 1, 2, 3. Duel for the Irish in the bottom of the first. Dominic Dolan, Tyler Mayert, and Derek Smith. Leading off the bottom of the first, for the Irish, shortstop number 2, Dominic Dolan. So now Dominic Dolan will step into the batter's box to lead things off for the Irish here in the bottom half of the first. And he's going to lift this one high in the air, right side in foul territory. First baseman, catcher give chase. It's going to land between the two of them. Strike one to the leadoff batter and Dolan. So Tyler Mayer, Derek Smith due up here in the bottom half of the first in a scoreless ball game early on after 3 straight strikeouts. That last one was a dropped, called strike 3. And Levi Mayer was able to apply the tag to Tyler Linder as he tried to run down to first. 2 other strikeouts prior to that, Logan Huseman and Tristan Sauerbrei strikeouts swinging. Here's a lifted ball towards right field and right at the right fielder. To Ethan Meyer for out number 1. Now batting the pitcher, number 5, Tyler Mayer. So now it's Tyler Mayert's turn with nobody on, 1 down after a fly out to right field. Mayert tries to hold off and time that one up on the 63-mile-per-hour pitch. A little too far out in front, triples it off home plate. The ball's in a strike now. Logan Huseman rocks and deals. That one just missed for ball 1. Even count, 1 ball, 1 strike to the lefty, Tyler Mayer. The pitch is low, 2-1. Mayer ahead in the count, 2 balls, 1 strike. Awaits the pitch from Huseman as this one's dribbled towards the shortstop. Gloved. Throw down to first. Is bobbled at first. Pops out of the glove. It'll be an error. E6. Now batting the center fielder, number 99, Derek Smith. Good count of 1 ball, no strikes to Derek Smith with a runner at first base after Tyler Mayer reaches via the error. And now 2-0 to Smith. If Smith is able to avoid the double play, Andrew Wallen will have a chance to bat, batting in the cleanup spot. Hitters count now to Smith as Huseman checks the runner at first, the 2-0. Called strike, throw down to second, goes through the legs of the second baseman, rolls into center field, and that'll be an extra base for Tyler Mayer as he is now standing at third. So another error will be credited to the catcher there. Two balls, 1 strike to Derek Smith. The pitch, breaking ball, stays up now, 3-1. That one just missed, and not by much. Now batting the third baseman, number 10, Andrew Wallen. So now Andrew Wallen's turn to bat with runners at first and third, one down. Irish trying to get on the board early here as they'll throw it down. Oh, boy. Eric Smith almost tagged out at first as he was kind of halfway to second base. About a third of the way to second base, and then he reverted back to first. Just sliding underneath the tag, applied by Tyler Linder over there. The pitch was a called strike. Runners remain put at first and third. Now 0-1 with one down. Eric Smith takes off Andrew Wallen, lifts this in the air towards left field, and the left fielder has room to make the play down the third baseline. It's caught for out number 2. The throw comes home, but not in time. An RBI sac fly for Andrew Wallen, scoring Tyler Mayert from third. Now batting the right fielder, number 9, Tyler Patterson. So 2 down now after the RBI sac fly by Andrew Wallen, scoring the game's first run here in the bottom of the first. One just misses. One ball and no strikes. Logan Huseman, not a fan. He thought he maybe caught the outside edge. Not sure if it was out or up, but it was pretty close to that strike zone. So now Huseman has to adjust with the 1-0. Spins that one in there for a called strike. Evens it up 1-1. Once again, Huseman trying to stretch out that strike zone on the lower outside edge. Been unsuccessful a couple times, catches it there. There's ball up, throw down to second, and looks like he's out, and he is. Eric Smith can be tagged out, caught stealing, and that will end this bottom of the first. But the Irish do score one. It's 1-0 as we head to the top of the second. In the bottom of the first for the Irish, they score 1 run. No hits, 1 error, and no runners left on base. Duel for the Cubs in the top of the second, Daniel Castro, Easton Sauerbry, and Blake Ahrenstorff. Leading off the top of the second for Worthington, the catcher number 9, Daniel Castro. As we head to the top of the second, 1-0 is the score as Tyler Mayert deals low and away for ball 1 at 84 miles per hour. As he was able to cruise through that first inning with just 10 pitches. Pitch number 12 as a big hack by Castro swings through it, 1-1. It was Castro, Sauerbry, and Ahrenstorff. 4, 5, 6 batters here in the top of the second, down 1-0. As the Irish were able to capitalize on an error. A couple of errors, actually. A couple of errors. That allowed Mayert to scoot up to third as he stole second. The ball went into the outfield. This one is lifted high in the air. Tyler Patterson calls for it and catches it right on the line for out number 1. Now batting the second baseman, number 11, Easton Sauerbry. So 4 straight retired here in this one. Pitcher Tyler Mayert, 3 strikeouts, and that fly ball out. Easton Sauerbrei steps in. Another right-handed batter. Misses that one just outside. Levi Mayert tried to frame it. Kind of curl the glove back towards the strike zone, but the home plate umpire was not fooled. The 1-0 from Mayert is lifted in the air, shallow right center field. Charging it is Derek Smith. He was already playing pretty shallow, and he's there for out number 2. Now batting the center fielder, number 3, Blake Ahrenstorff. So 3 strikeouts. To close out the first inning, we got a couple of fly ball outs here. We'll see if we can make it 3 in a row of those. Instead, a cold strike at the knees from Tyler Mayert to Blake Ahrenstorff. Batting in the 6th spot in the order, he'll be roaming center field defensively for Worthington. We head to the bottom of the 2nd here in just a bit. I assume we'll be heading there in just a bit. That one runs low and away for ball 1. Hard hit, but out of play, right side. 1-2. Big thing here is Mayert's been able to get ahead of the batters early and often, collecting a few strikeouts. Now he'll step off and readjust. Allows Blake Ahrenstorff to step out, right back in. The 1-2 pitch. High and tight, 2-2. In the top of the 2nd for Worthington. 3 up, 3 down. So we head to the bottom of the 2nd. 2 up. For the Irish, Tyler Patterson, Levi Mayert, and Anthony Dolan. Leading off the bottom of the 2nd for the Irish, the right fielder, number 9, Tyler Patterson. So now it's Tyler Patterson's turn to bat once again as he tried to get an at-bat complete in the bottom of the 1st, but a caught stealing out, number 3 for Derek Smith, ended that 1st inning a little bit earlier than they were expecting. First pitch from Huseman is a called strike. The 0-1 is hit hard, but right out of play into the batting cage. 2 quick strikes to Tyler Patterson. So it's Patterson, Mayert, and Dolan, Anthony Dolan. I should probably mention Levi Mayert because we got a couple of Mayerts and a few Dolans. Last names don't work. There's a nice glove over at first base. And beating Patterson to the bag was Tyler Linder for out number 1. Now batting the catcher, number 24, Levi Mayert. First pitch misses from Logan Huseman to Levi Mayert. Batting in the 6th spot in the order with nobody on, 1 down. As Logan Huseman deals low. 2-0. With Anthony Dolan awaiting on deck. Ready for the 2-0 from Huseman to Mayert. Dribble towards the shortstop. That's going to be gloved by Brandner. Throw down to first is in time for out number 2. Now batting the first baseman, number 4, Anthony Dolan. Now Anthony Dolan's turn to bat with nobody on, 2 down. First pitch swinging on the curveball. Fouls it straight back. Curveball dropped in at 62 miles per hour. Patterson grounds out to the first baseman. Levi Mayert to short. See if Anthony Dolan can get things going offensively here in the bottom of the 2nd. Already up 1-0 after plating a run back in the 1st. And he swings through that one quickly, 0-2. The 0-2 is lifted high in the air, shallow center field. Second baseman, shortstop. Who's going to call it? Oh, nobody's going to call for it, and there's nobody covering the bag, and Anthony Dolan will have a double. Now batting the second baseman, number 8, Connor Zick. So now Connor Zick able to have a chance to bat here after Anthony Dolan drops in a bloop double as both middle infielders went for the ball, and then nobody covered second base, so that was essentially a pop-up double for Anthony Dolan in shallow right center field. There's a dribbler towards third base, gloved, long throw over to first, right on the money for out number 3. In the bottom of the 2nd for the Irish, no runs, 1 hit, no errors, and 1 runner left on base. Do it for the Cubs in the top of the 3rd, Ethan Meyer, Eli Gall, and Tucker Brandner. Leading off the top of the 3rd for Worthington, the right fielder, number 13, Ethan Meyer. Hey, baseball fans, another friendly reminder, thanks to Schmeezing Seeds at all Irish home games, if you retrieve a foul ball and return it to the concession stand, you'll get $1. So 2 quick strikes after a couple foul balls to the batter, Ethan Meyer. And a strikeout there. Swings right through it on the outside pitch. Now batting the left fielder, number 7, Eli Gall. So already 5 strikeouts for pitcher Tyler Mayert for the Milroy Irish. 3 in the first, 1 in the second. And the leadoff batter strikes out to start off this top of the third. And there's another swing and a miss, this time around by Eli Gall, batting the 8th spot in the order. He'll be roaming around in the left field defensively for the Cubs throughout this ball game. Mayert gets set, the 0-1. Fouled off to the right, 0-2. Mayert is cooking right now. The 0-2. Swing and a miss for out number 2. Another K for pitcher Tyler Mayert. Now batting the shortstop, number 1, Tucker Brandner. So now 6 Ks. 5 of them swinging. No, correction, 4 of them swinging, 2 looking. Check swing did not go, but a called strike at the knees. Brandner not a fan of that one. He thought it was maybe a little bit low. I'd say it crossed at the front of the plate right at the knees and then dipped down. The 0-1. Another one. Called strike 2. Brandner can't believe it. That one honestly looked better than the first one. The 0-2. Swings right through it. Another strikeout. And that'll end the inning. In the top of the third for the Cubs, no runs, no hits, no errors, and no runners left on base. They go down in order 1, 2, 3, and Tyler Mayert strikes out the side. Do it for the Irish in the bottom of the third. Moses Dolan, Dominic Dolan, and Tyler Mayert. Also, baseball fans tuning in here on the Irish Yard YouTube channel, if you want us to give you a special shout out while the game is going on, we can definitely do that. Just drop your name, where you're from, and what you want us to say, as long as it's PG rated. We'll broadcast that to the rest of the fans tuning in here tonight. That's pretty sweet. We got Derek Riley saying hi. How we doing, Derek? And Nestor Guerra. Thanks for tuning in. Leading off the bottom of the third for the Irish, the left fielder, number 1, Moses Dolan. So it'll be the 9-1-2 batters for the Milroy Irish here in the bottom half of the third. First pitch, called strike from Logan Huseman on the outside edge at 64 miles per hour. That pitch runs just outside, evens up the count. 1 ball, 1 strike to the batter, Moses Dolan. His first time up here this evening. In a 1-0 ball game, Irish on top early on here in this one. First couple of innings have gone by quickly, in large part to Tyler Mayert cruising through the Worthington Cubs lineup. Already with 7 strikeouts out of the 9 batters. Just a couple of fly ball outs in the middle of the order. Big hack there by Moses Dolan trying to get some contact on it. Finds nothing. 2-2 goes the count. Once again, Dominic Dolan on deck for the Irish. Huseman from the windup and the pitch. Breaking ball in there, called strike 3 at the belt. Good pitch by Huseman. Gets Moses down for the first out here in the third. Now batting the shortstop, number 2, Dominic Dolan. So he called strike 3, ends Moses Dolan's at-bat. 1 down, nobody on. First pitch at the knees. Huseman starting to find it now. Gets ahead of Dominic Dolan here. No balls and a strike. Again, a big shout out, Snoochie Boochie. There's another called strike. I don't know if you know this, but I'm wearing your cheeseburger hoodie tonight. Foul tip, catcher holds on for another strikeout, out number 2. Here's the pitcher, number 5, Tyler Mayert. So back-to-back strikeouts for pitcher Logan Huseman and the Worthington Cubs. First pitch on the outside edge. Gets that one. Huseman was trying to get that the first couple of innings. Finally gets it this time around. No balls and a strike to Tyler Mayert. Mayert reached on an error. Stole second base. Advanced to third on an error throw as that was sent to the outfield. Here's an account of 0-2. This one's going to drop in front of the center fielder for a solid base knock for Tyler Mayert. Courtesy running for the pitchers, number 7, Noah Knockmoose. Now batting, number 99, Derek Smith. It'll be a 5-3 play, closing out this bottom of the third after a 2-out single by Tyler Mayert. In the bottom of the third for the Irish, no runs, 1 hit, no errors, and 1 runner left on base. Do it for the Cubs in the top of the fourth. Tristan Sauerbrei, Logan Huseman, and Tyler Linder. Hey, scoreboard operator, you put the 2 in the wrong spot. We got 2 hits, just the 1 run. We'll get that fixed. Right? Yeah, just swap that 2 and that 1. There you go. Leading off the top of the 4th for Worthington, designated hitter number 4, Tristan Sauerbry. First pitch to Sauerbry is a called strike. This one's fouled off. Sauerbry struck out swinging to lead things off here in the top of the 1st. Already here in the top of the 4th. Cubs down 1-0. Tyler Mayer ahead in the count, the 0-2. In the dirt, 1-2. Here we are, starting off the 4th inning. That was just the 30th pitch for Tyler Mayer. It's a very efficient start, which probably means he'll be able to go pretty deep into this one. The 1-2. Outside, 2-2. Fastball just outside at 84 miles per hour. After Sauerbry, Logan Huseman will have a chance to bat. Nobody out. The 2-2. So a full count from Tyler Mayer, and a time's going to be called. Lifted towards the right side. He's got room. Anthony Dolan battling the sun comes up with it. 4 out, number 1. That rhymed. How about the pitcher, number 6, Logan Huseman? This one's flipped up, out of play, just beyond the net behind home plate. Logan Huseman struck out swinging for his first at-bat back in the 1st inning. The 0-2. That one runs low and outside, 1-2. Just an absolutely gorgeous day for baseball here at the Irish Yard in beautiful southwest Minnesota, just tucked between Milroy and Vesta. A light breeze. There's called strike 3. Out number 2. Huseman's going to walk down back to the dugout. Now batting the first baseman, number 5, Tyler Linder. Now Linder with a chance to bat here. He struck out looking to close out the 1st inning. Tyler Mayer now collects strikeout number 8. Out of the 11 batters he has faced so far here in this one, a couple fly ball outs to the right fielder and center fielder, and a pop-up in foul territory to the first baseman. That has been it that has been hit into play. Got an even count of 1 ball, 1 strike to the number 3 batter in the order, Tyler Linder. Once again, 0 for 1 today. The 1-1. That one's flared off the netting, 1-2. Time's going to be called at home plate. So Tyler Linder steps out, steps right back in, awaits the pitch from Tyler Mayert. Mayert ahead in the count, 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 down. The pitch, called strike 3. That'll close out this top of the 4th. In the top of the 4th for Worthington, no runs, no hits, no errors, and no runners left on base. A couple more strikeouts for Tyler Mayert. So we head to the bottom of the 4th. Due up, Andrew Wallen, Tyler Patterson, and Levi Mayert. Leading off the bottom of the 4th for the Irish, third baseman number 10, Andrew Wallen. First pitch is off the plate to Andrew Wallen. Second pitch lifted high in the air, right side, and that'll be out of play. Count goes to 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1. Breaking ball is grounded to third. Bobbled for a moment, regained, and easy throw down to first for the 5-3 play in out number 1. Now batting the right fielder, number 9, Tyler Patterson. Now Tyler Patterson's chance to bat. He's 0 for 1 today, grounded out to first his first time up. Pitch is outside for ball 1. After Andrew Wallen grounded out to third. Wallen drove in the game's only run back in the first inning on an RBI sac fly thanks to a stolen base, and advancing up to third, Tyler Mayert on the error as well on the throw down to second. Put him 90 feet away, and Andrew Wallen able to send one deep enough to left to score Mayert from that third base spot. 1-1 now the count to Tyler Patterson as Logan Huseman from the windup and the pitch. Square to bunt as Patterson dribbles that one foul. Now 1-2. Bet he won't try that again here in this at-bat. The 1-2 pitch from Huseman. He rocks and deals. That's low and inside. 2-2. Two balls, two strikes, one down, nobody on here in the bottom half of the fourth. The pitch fouled off of his foot. Count remains 2 balls, 2 strikes. So we'll do the 2-2 again. It's on its way from Huseman. Fouled straight back, 2-2. Once again. Tyler Patterson awaits the 50th pitch from Logan Huseman. Been having to work a little bit, but also he's been able to send down the Irish relatively efficiently at times. The 2-2. Breaking ball, strike 3 called on the outside edge, and now 2 down. Here's the catcher, number 24, Levi Mayert. So now Mayert's chance with nobody on, 2 down here in the bottom half of the fourth in a 1-0 ball game. First pitch. Oh, not bad. Just off the plate. Logan Huseman thought it was a strike. I'll be honest, I kind of thought it was a strike too. But he, in my opinion, don't matter. It's the home plate umpire. The 1-0. Dribbled off to the left. Out of play. Got a count of 2 balls and 1 strike to Levi Mayert. He's able to reach. Anthony Dolan will have a chance to bat. He got a bloop double back in his first time up. Here's a bloop shot to center field. Center fielder ranges to his right. And Blake Ahrenstorff is there for out number 3. Thank you. I pushed extra hard. Leading off the top of the 5th for Worthington, the catcher number 9, Daniel Castro. Daniel Castro, no balls, 2 strikes. Nestor says, Vamos, Ati Danny, Esperando, El Batazo. Mi español está muy malo. The 1-2. Low and outside, 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes to the leadoff batter here in the 5th. Mayer deals. In the dirt, 3-2. This will be Tyler Mayer's 48th pitch of the evening. And it'll be low and away for ball 4. So now we can mention that'll end the perfect game opportunity. Now batting the second baseman, number 11, Easton Sauerbry. Courtesy running for the catcher over at first base is number 22, Jamie Palmquist. So Daniel Castro walks up to first. He'll be replaced by Palmquist. First pitch swinging is Sauerbry. Swings right through it, 0-1. Fastball at 83 miles per hour. Beautiful night for baseball here at the Irish Yard. The 0-1. Square into bunt. Comes up with nothing, 0-2. The 0-2. Swing and a miss for out number 1. Now batting the center fielder, number 3, Blake Arenstorff. Arenstorff struck out to close out. The top of the second inning. Here's a called strike. And Blake Arenstorff, I don't think was a fan of that one. Kind of took a moment out of the box, kind of regained his composure and steps back in. Moderate lead over at first by Palmquist. Big swing and a miss, now 0-2. On deck for the Cubs, Ethan Meyer. The 0-2. Called strike 3, out number 2. Another strikeout for pitcher Tyler Mayert. Now batting the right fielder, number 13, Ethan Meyer. So Arenstorff had some things to say to the home plate umpire. Didn't think he was calling it evenly on both sides of the plate. This one's fired right down the middle at 82 miles per hour. All Meyer does is just nod his head. Yep, that was a strike. The 0-1. Bent over, and a late swing by Meyer gets a piece of it, 0-2. I don't think that one was going to bend over to the plate, but Meyer saw that late movement and wanted to protect the plate. Possibly send it out into play, but now he falls behind 0-2. The pitch. Lifted in the air, out of play. Behind home plate. Count remains no balls, 2 strikes. Another one fouled off. Now Mayert approaching pitch number 60 here tonight. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. And that'll do it for the top of the 5th. In the top of the fifth for Worthington, no runs, no hits, no errors, and one runner left on base. Do it for the Irish in the bottom of the fifth. Anthony Dolan, Connor Zick, and Moses Dolan. Leading off the bottom of the fifth, first baseman number 4, Anthony Dolan. That would be entertaining. Gone by the bottom of the fifth. Yeah, no, probably not. Anthony Dolan swings and fouls it off. No balls and a strike. It's going to be Anthony Dolan, Connor Zick, Moses Dolan, the 7, 8, 9 batters here in the bottom of the fifth, up 1-0. As Logan Huseman still up on the mound for the Worthington Cubs. This will be his 56th pitch. There's a line shot. That's going to find the gap in the grass into left center field. Center fielder able to track it down just before the warning track, and Anthony Dolan with a couple of doubles here this afternoon. Now batting the second baseman, number 8, Connor Zick. Not a bad day at the plate for Anthony Dolan, the first baseman. 2 hits, 4 total bases, back-to-back doubles for him this evening. First pitch from Huseman runs outside for ball 1 to the number 8 batter, Connor Zick. He grounded out to third back in the bottom of the second inning to close that one out. 0 for 1 today. With nobody out, runner at second. Count now goes to 2-0. Connor Zick could be sitting on his favorite pitch pretty much for the rest of the at-bat. That one runs just a little high and tight now, 3-0. Fastball over at 69 miles per hour. Three balls and no strikes. The pitch. Ball strike on the outside edge. Good breaking ball there at 66. Ready for the 3-1. Connor Zick waiting. And he'll look at that one low for ball 4. Here's the left fielder, number 1, Moses Dolan. Now Moses Dolan will step in. Runners at first and second after a walk by Connor Zick. The leadoff double by Anthony Dolan. Squares to bunt, pulls it back, 1 ball, no strikes. So the Irish once again scored that first run in the bottom of the first. We've had nothing but zeros since and prior to that. Game moving along quickly here in the bottom of the fifth. The 1-0. Squaring to bunt again. He kind of throws the bat at it. Probably should have that bat squared up a little bit earlier. As you can kind of see, he kind of threw the bat down at the last second. That's not a good way to get some good contact on the bunt. Now he squares a little bit better. There, he bunts it up better to the pitcher. Only throw is to first. It'll move up both runners into scoring position now at second and third. Back to the top of the order with the shortstop, number 2, Dominic Dolan. So runners at second and third, 1 down. Dominic Dolan, first pitch, swinging, fouls it straight back out of play. There's another $1 for a fan here at the Irish Yard. Special thank you to Schmeezing Seed, sponsoring the foul balls this year at all Irish baseball home games. Before they were only dishing out a quarter, now you get up to $1. Well, they'll get exactly $1 for each foul ball. This breaking ball stays up and out, 65 miles per hour. Even count, 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Runners at second and third. The pitch from Huseman is up 2-1. Dominic Dolan today, he's 0 for 2. Flew out to the right fielder, struck out swinging back in the third. In a prime spot to drive in a couple of runs, ahead in the count, 2 balls, 1 strike. That right foot sitting right on the chalk in the right-handed batter's box as Huseman from the windup, the pitch. Grounded to the left side. Infield charges it. Check the runner at third. Throw it on to first for the out. Good play defensively by the shortstop Tucker Brandner for the Worthington Cubs. Now batting the pitcher, number 5, Tyler Mayert. Now Tyler Mayert steps in. He has reached both times via error and a single. 1 for 2 today. Here he lifts it high in the air to left field. Left fielder right there camped under it. And Eli Gall is there for out number 3. In the bottom of the fifth for the Irish. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and 2 runners left on base. As we head to the top of the sixth, due up for the Cubs, Eli Gall, Tucker Brandner, and Tristan Sauerbry. Leading off the top of the sixth for Worthington, the left fielder, number 7, Eli Gall. Worthington, they've just had the 1 base runner here in this evening. And that was back in that last inning. Daniel Castro, a leadoff walk, but then he was stranded there. 3 straight strikeouts by Tyler Mayert. Ended that top of the 5th. Here's a swinging strike, 1 ball and a strike. So it'll be Eli Gall, Tucker Brandner, then back to the top of the order with Tristan Sauerbrei. Nobody out. In a 1-0 ball game, quickly 1-2. Fastball over, swung at 84 miles per hour. And whenever that pitch count, the first number, matches the inning that you're pitching in, you're usually doing pretty good. This will be pitch number 65 here in the top of the 6th. 2-2 the count. The pitch. Now 3-2. Grounded up the third baseline foul. Count remains 3 balls, 2 strikes. Once again, it looks like we got a new group of folks tuning in here this evening on the Irish Yard YouTube channel. If you'd like us to shout you out, maybe you're tuning in from home, maybe on vacation, wherever it may be. Here's another one fouled off, this time to the right. 3-2 remains the count. Go ahead and drop your name where you're at in the comments, and we'll give you a shout out over the YouTube channel. So the 3-2 once again, the pitch from Mayert. Breaking ball in there, called strike 3. A beautiful pitch by Mayert. We'll get Eli Gall looking for the first out here in the top half of the 6th. Now batting the shortstop, number 1, Tucker Brandner. Already 13 strikeouts for pitcher Tyler Mayert here in the top half of the 6th. Just 1 out recorded. He's been cruising through this Worthington lineup. This one runs inside, now 2-0. We'll get that one on the outside edge for a called strike. 2 balls and a strike. As Tyler Mayert just eclipsed the 70 pitch mark, now at 71. Make it 72 and a swing and a miss for strike 2. Count is even, 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 down here at the top of the 6th. Irish defense, they've been not really needed much, as right on cue, another called strike 3 bends it across the zone at 72 miles per hour. Back-to-back strikeouts looking. Back to the top of the order with the designated hitter number 4, Tristan Sauerbrei. So we can add 1 more strikeout to Tyler Mayert's total. Cooking along here. 2 down. First pitch runs high and tight for ball 1 to Sauerbrei. Tristan Sauerbrei struck out swinging in the first. Popped up in foul territory to the first baseman back in the 4th, 0 for 2 today. There's a called strike on the inside edge. Sauerbrei looks towards the first base dugout like, did you guys see that? He called that a strike, which he's been doing pretty consistently throughout this ball game. So you should maybe get ready to start swinging at those. The 1-1. There he does swing at it. Grounds it short. Dominic Dolan has it. Long throw over to first is not in time. That'll be a beat-out infield single for Sauerbrei. First hit allowed here in this one for pitcher Tyler Mayert. Now batting the pitcher, number 6, Logan Huseman. So that will end the no-hit bid for pitcher Tyler Mayert. It comes with 2 down here in the top of the 6th inning. Just 1 hit and 1 walk issued here in this one. Mayert fires in a fastball at 82 at the knees. Gets ahead of the batter here, Logan Huseman. No balls and a strike. See if they send Sauerbrei into scoring position here in this 1-0 ball game with 2 down. He stays put, now 0-2. And another strikeout for pitcher Tyler Mayer. In the top of the sixth for Worthington, no runs, 1 hit, no errors, and 1 runner left on base. Do it for the Irish in the bottom of the sixth. Derek Smith, Andrew Wallen, and Tyler Patterson. Leading off the bottom of the sixth, center fielder number 99, Derek Smith. Derek Smith steps in. First pitch just outside for ball 1. Derek Smith today walked back in the first, got caught stealing, and then back in the third, grounded out to the third baseman on a 5-3 play. The 1-0. In there for a called strike, 1-1. Slight pause in the action. Now we're just about ready for baseball. Logan Huseman back on the rubber for the Worthington Cubs. Righty versus righty matchup from the windup and the pitch. At the knees, called strike 2. Now 1-2 to Derek Smith. Center fielder playing pretty well into the gap, shaded towards left center. A lot of space out in right center. The 1-2. Kind of looked like Derek Smith tried to send that the other way. Fouls it off to the right. 1-2 remains the count. This will be Logan Huseman's 74th pitch of the evening. Down 1-0. Good pitchers duel early on. And it's just kind of continued. This one's fouled off at home plate. Another foul ball by Derek Smith. Count remains 1 ball and 2 strikes. Hey, what's up, Black Sheep? Watching from Pennsylvania. Thanks for tuning in. Hopefully the golf game's going well. This one's lifted towards shallow right field. Second baseman calls for it. Gets almost knocked into by the first baseman. He comes up with it for out number 1. Now batting the third baseman, number 10, Andrew Wallen. So nobody on, 1 down here in the bottom of the 6th. Low-scoring affair, 1-0. Over on the scoreboard, big hack by Andrew Wallen. Huseman gets it by him. No balls and a strike. Huseman ahead of the batter, 0-1. Now 1-1. Well, we've got the same score in the Braves and the D-backs game, 1-0. Middle of the 6th, look at that. There's a ground ball up the third baseline, foul, now 1-2. On deck for the Irish, the right fielder, Tyler Patterson. Andrew Wallen is 0 for 1 today, grounded out to the third baseman back in the 4th, had an RBI sac fly to the left fielder, driving in the game's only run for the second out back in the 1st. We got a count of 1 ball, 2 strikes. Logan Huseman up on the mound. The windup and the pitch. That's high and away, 2-2. Even count, 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 down, nobody on. The pitch. Little check swing. He goes around for out number 2. Now batting the right fielder, number 9, Tyler Patterson. So Tyler Patterson will step into the batter's box with nobody on, 2 down. After the swinging strikeout by Andrew Wallen, now 0 for 2 today. Oh, yikes. Just a bit high and outside for pitcher Logan Huseman. Tyler Patterson today, he grounded out to the first baseman, struck out looking back in the 4th. Looking for his first hit here today. He's got a few hits for the Irish, just 1 for Worthington. A low-scoring, low-offense ball game as this one flipped in the air and off the roof, out of play, left side. Count goes to 1-1. Got Double H checking in from beautiful Laverne, Minnesota. Hopefully we're having a super-duper Wednesday evening. Thanks for tuning in. Here's a high fly ball, shallow right field. Right fielder has a beat on it. Takes about 15 steps in. He's got it for out number 3. Good play by Ethan Meyer, able to get a good beat on that one. And the Irish go down in order. 1, 2, 3. In the bottom of the 6th for the Irish, they go down in order. 1, 2, 3. Due up for Worthington in the top of the 7th. Tyler Linder, Daniel Castro, and Easton Sauerbry. Leading off the top of the 7th for Worthington. First baseman number 5, Tyler Linder. So now Tyler Linder will step in. He is 0 for 2 today. A couple strikeouts, both looking. Here he's going to swing and not find it 0-1. It'll be the 3-4-5 hitters. Tyler Linder, Daniel Castro, Easton Sauerbry. Here in the top half of the 7th in a 1-0 ball game. Here's a called strike outside edge at the knees, 0-2 at 83 miles per hour. There's the speed on that one almost tied up with his pitch count. He's up to now 82 with that last one. He tries to slide it in, stays up and tight. 73 miles per hour that time around. 1 ball, 2 strikes, the pitch. Fouled straight back. Tyler Linder able to get a piece of the bat on it. Had a couple of battles here. A bunch of fouled off pitches here in this ball game. This one dribbled up the third baseline, well foul. So the count remains 1 ball, 2 strikes to the batter, Tyler Linder. Looking for his first hit. The 1-2 is just low, 2-2. Not a bad spot. Trying to stretch that strike zone just a little bit. The umpire did not bite. That one runs outside as well, 3-2. Big shout out to Mike and Deb Smith hanging out in Maple Grove. Deb and Mike, big fans of Derek Smith. And it'll be a walk. So Tyler Mayert's second walk issued here in this ball game will send Tyler Linder up to first. Now batting the catcher, number 9, Daniel Castro. So just the third base runner for the Worthington Cubs. Now 2 walks issued, and that 1 hit back in the 6th. That is it. First pitch misses. A ball and no strikes. Oh, and it hit him. Now batting the second baseman, number 11, Easton Sauerbry. So manager Anthony Dolan also playing first base for the Irish. Has a quick chat with his pitcher, Tyler Mayert, making sure everything's A-okay. Maybe calm him down a bit. A couple words of encouragement. As we got a walk issued, a hit batter. Runners at first and second, nobody out. As the number 5 batter in the order, Easton Sauerbry steps in, 0 for 2 today. Flew out to the center fielder and struck out swinging, most recently back in the 5th. Here he bunts it right back to Tyler Mayert. He'll look to third, and he'll get nobody out. Mayert ripped it over to third, but everybody's going to be safe. That'll go down as a fielder's choice. Just no out recorded. Now batting the center fielder, number 3, Blake Arensdorf. So now bases loaded, nobody out. Bit of a jam here in the top of the 7th. Tyler Mayert responds by firing at a fastball at 83 miles per hour at the knees for a called strike. Arensdorf struck out looking both times up, back in the 2nd and the 5th. Infield playing in for the Irish. Try to keep the Cubs off the board, but it's a tricky spot here with a count of 1 ball, 1 strikes, nobody out. And nowhere to put the batter, Blake Arensdorf. The pitch is dribbled. That's going to drop. Just hits the outfield grass. 1 run comes across. The throw down to third is not in time. They almost got the force out there, but everybody's going to be safe. Now batting the right fielder, number 13, Ethan Meyer. So the Irish defense going to play in once again. No outs recorded. Bases remain loaded. Tyler Mayert deals the first pitch, strike 83 miles per hour. Ethan Meyer also 0 for 2, couple strikeouts, both swinging. The 0-1, now 0-2. If I am Tyler Mayert here, I will throw that exact same pitch because Ethan Meyer has failed to catch up to it so far. The 0-2. He runs it low and outside. Kind of a waste pitch. I don't know if they're trying to get him to chase, but he hasn't really been able to make too much of solid quality contact on it yet. The 1-2. There he dribbles it towards the first base dugout. Well behind on it, but gets a piece of it. Stays alive. 1-2 remains the count. Bases loaded. Already got 1 run across here at the top of the 7th. We got a tie ball game, 1 run apiece. On that RBI single by Blake Arenstorff after a walk and a hit batter. And then a bunted fielder's choice as they try to get the lead runner out. There's a swing and a miss for out number 1. Got him on the breaking ball at 73. Now batting the left fielder, number 7, Eli Gall. Eli Gall falls off the first pitch. He's also 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts. In fact, the 7, 8, 9 batters, a combined 0 for 7 with 7 Ks. And now Eli Gall is behind, no balls, 2 strikes. So the middle part of the order has been able to get on base a couple of times. The 3 through 6 batters, but everybody else, not so much. Here's a hard hit ball, but foul. Right to the first base coach. Fires it back to pitcher Tyler Mayer. That was Tyler Mayer's 100th pitch. This will be pitch number 101 here tonight. The 0-2 is high and outside, 1-2. Again, there's a good look at Eli Gall awaiting the pitch from Tyler Mayer. Swing and a miss for out number 2. Another strikeout collected for pitcher Tyler Mayer. Now batting the shortstop, number 1, Tucker Brandner. So a big spot here for the number 9 batter, Tucker Brandner, who has also struck out once again, swinging and looking, 0 for 2 today. Bases loaded. And Levi Mayer tried to frame that one, but it just misses outside. 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0. Catches the inside edge, much to the chagrin of the number 9 batter, Tucker Brandner. He thought that one kind of rode the chalk of the batter's box. Ready for the 1-1. Another called strike right down Broadway. 1-2. Tyler Mayer trying to limit the damage here in the top of the 7th after giving up that 1 run. The 1-2. Breaking ball called, strike 3. And that'll do it for the top of the 7th, but the Cubs get on the board. It's a tie ball game, 1 apiece. That's baseball's Take Me Out to the Ball Game here at the Irish Yard. Make sure you stand up, stretch it out a little bit, maybe swing on by the concession stand shenanigans, grab yourself a bite to eat. We got build your own burgers today, a couple cheese options. You can throw bacon on there, 1 billion condiments or so, approximately. If you're not into burgers, we got brats, hot dogs, nachos, seeds, peanuts, all sorts of candy and snack options, beverages, water, Gatorade, pop, beer, and a whole lot more here at the Irish Yard. Leading off the bottom of the 7th for the Irish, catcher number 24, Levi Mayert. So now Levi Mayer will step into the batter's box to lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th. Tie ball game, 1 apiece. First pitch from Logan Huseman is a called strike on the outside edge at 69 miles per hour. Mayer today 0 for 2 with a ground out and a fly out. Breaking ball is lasered into center field. That's going to one hop into the center fielder's glove. A solid single to lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th. Now batting the first baseman, number 4, Anthony Dolan. So now Anthony Dolan's chance to bat. He's 2 for 2 with a couple doubles today. Runner at first, nobody down. If he hits another double, that should score Levi Mayer from first. We're not asking a whole lot. It's just that we're asking Anthony Dolan to hit an extra base hit every single time he's up to bat. 1 ball, no strikes. Pitch from Huseman. Breaking ball stays up. Throw down to first. Sliding back safely is Levi Mayer. 2 balls, no strikes. To the number 7 batter, Anthony Dolan here in the order. Then Connor Zick and Moses Dolan. Logan Huseman, under 90 pitches. This will be pitch number 88 here tonight for the Cubs. The 2-0 is lifted in the air, out of play. Bounced off the roof of the press box, skipped towards the bathroom. Restroom. Washroom. Water closet. The 2-1 is lifted in the air, shallow left field. That's going to be a tough play. Shortstop has it, though. Oh, no, he doesn't. No, he doesn't. It pops out of the glove. Throw down to second. They're going to get the force out there on the play. That'll be a 6-7-4. Fielder's choice. Getting the lead runner Mayer out at second. Anthony Dolan reaches first. Now batting the second baseman, number 8, Connor Zick. So runner at first, 1 down. Connor Zick steps in. He is 0 for 1 today, ground out and a walk. First pitch is low, but just high enough for a called strike. Logan Huseman pauses, feels. Another called strike on the outside edge. Quickly 0-2 to the number 8 batter, Connor Zick. Tied up 1 apiece after the Cubs scored that run in that last half inning. And that one's low, 1-2. Castro trying to bait the runner into scooting down to second. Anthony Dolan, who is slightly older than me and maybe slightly faster, but not by much, will stay put at first. It's a wise decision by the manager. The 1-2. Breaking ball is drilled into left field between short and third. Everybody's going to be safe. Runners at first and second, 1 down. That'll bring up Moses Dolan. Now batting the left fielder, number 1, Moses Dolan. Beer for my horses. Moses Dolan steps in, big spot here. Runners at first and second, 1 down. Looks at a beautiful pitch across for a called strike 1. Probably could have sent that one to the outfield over to right field, but instead watches it go by. No balls into strike. If Moses is able to reach and avoid a double play, we'll go back to the top of the order with Dominic Dolan. Here's a line shot. right into the second baseman's glove. Toss over to second, shortstop covering the bag, and I will take the blame for that one. I kind of spoke that one to existence. F4-6, double play. And the Irish are down here in the bottom of the seventh. In the bottom of the seventh for the Irish. No runs, 2 hits, no errors, and 1 runner left on base. Do it for the Cubs in the top of the 8th. Top of the order with Tristan Sauerbrei, Logan Huseman, and Tyler Linder. Leading off the top of the 8th for Worthington. Top of the order with the designated hitter number 4, Tristan Sauerbrei. Tristan Sauerbrei steps in, looks at a first pitch called strike from pitcher Tyler Mayert. Now at 107 pitches this evening, working in inning number 8 in a 1-1 ball game. Just a few hits allowed. 1 Worthington error. Irish have been able to play pretty clean defense. However, there haven't been too many batted balls into play throughout this one. Cubs were able to score thanks to a leadoff walk, a hit batter, a fielder's choice, and then an RBI single. Here's a called strike, 2-2. The 2-2. Grounded to the left side. Dominic Dolan's going to charge it. Gloves it. Throw down to first. In time for out number 1. A close play over at first. Throw on target. Beats the speedy Sauerbrei for the first out here in the top of the 8th. Now batting the pitcher, number 6, Logan Huseman. So Sauerbrei grounds out for the first out here in the top of the 8th. He is now 1 for 4 today. Called strike from Tyler Mayert to the pitcher, Huseman. Batting in the 2 spot today. He is 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. 2 swinging, 1 looking. And another swing and a miss. Quickly 0-2. And there's called strike 3 for out number 2. Here's the first baseman, number 5, Tyler Linder. It's now 4 strikeouts for Logan Huseman. Tyler Linder will step in. Scored the Cubs' only run here in this one after walking back in the top of the 7th. Led things off, and then Daniel Castro got hit. Irish just could not collect a couple of outs in a row until it was too late to give up that run. Now 0-2 to the batter, Tyler Linder. A couple of strikeouts. Once again with that walk and a run scored 0 for 2 today. The 0-2. Whoa. Just a little inside, ball 1. So we'll regain our composure, settle down, and focus on this 1-2 pitch coming up. One ball, 2 strikes. The pitch, and that one got him. At 85 miles per hour, that doesn't feel great. Now batting the catcher, number 9, Daniel Castro. Slight pause for Castro to take off his catcher's gear, steps in, and he gets drilled at 83 miles per hour. Here's the second baseman, number 11, Easton Sauerbry. So now Easton steps into the batter's box. He is 0 for 3 today. And now he's going to have a solid base knock into right center field. Tyler Patterson secures the loose baseball out into right center. A run will come across, throw down to second, not in time. Everybody's going to be safe. Pitching change now, pitching for the Irish, number 21, Craig Lasley. Other changes for the Irish, now playing Right field, number 99, Derek Smith. Over in center field, number 5, Tyler Mayert. Craig Lasley replacing Tyler Patterson. Here's the center fielder, number 3, Blake Arenstorff. So a pitching change for the Milroy Irish. Now pitching, coming into the game, is number 21, Craig Lasley. Tyler Mayert, the former pitcher, now playing center field. Derek Smith moving from center field over to right. And Tyler Patterson has been replaced in the lineup. Second pitch is a breaking ball over at 64 miles per hour, called strike 2. Craig trying to get out of a bit of a jam here with runners inherited at second and third with 2 down. The 0-2. Oh my, 5, 6, 7 or so of the Irish players thought that was called strike 3. But instead, they'll go back to their positions and await the 1-2 pitch. The pitch. Breaking ball swung on and missed for out number 3. In the top of the 8th for Worthington, they score 1 run on 1 hit. No errors and 2 runners left on base. Duel for the Irish in the bottom of the 8th. Top of the order with Dominic Dolan, Tyler Mayert, and Derek Smith. We got some changes for the Worthington Cubs. Now pitching is number 1, Tucker Brantner. We got McKinley Bush moving over to shortstop. Over at third base, into the game is number 22, Jamie Palmquist. Got Logan Huseman now playing second base. And there's maybe something else in the outfield, but we don't know. They're too far out there. We can't see their numbers. Leading off the bottom of the 8th for the Irish, shortstop number 2, Dominic Dolan. First pitch to Dominic Dolan from the new pitcher. Tucker Brandner is a called strike. Dominic looking for his first hit today, 0 for 3. That was low, but it's a called strike. Oof. The 0-2. High and tight, 1-2. Now Irish are going to have to mount a bit of a comeback here, down a run after giving up a run in both the 7th and 8th innings. The 1-2 pitch. Stays up 2-2. The 2-2. Line shot. Gets by the third baseman. Rolls into left field. Dominic Dolan, big round around first. But he's going to hold up at first with a solid single. Now batting the center fielder, number 5, Tyler Mayert. Two and 1 the count. Bunt attempt is fouled. 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes, runner at first, nobody down in the bottom of the 8th in a 2-1 ball game. The pitch. Swing and a miss for out number 1. Now batting the right fielder, number 99, Derek Smith. Now Derek Smith with a big chance here. Time's going to be called. I think there might have been some gnats or something around home plate. Derek Smith took his helmet off and kind of swatted at some things around his face. It's hard to see a baseball when you got some bugs darting at your eyeballs. First pitch is off the plate. 1 ball, no strikes to Derek Smith. 0 for 2 today. Ground out, fly out. Before that, walked back in the first, but was caught stealing. Thought about swinging, holds off last second, and it's just inside for ball 2. Daniel Castro turns back to chat with the home plate umpire, saying, I thought that was maybe a strike. Ready for the 2-0. Dribbled towards the right side, bobbles over the pitcher's glove, gets by the second baseman's glove, digging for third. The throw down is not in time. Getting an extra base, Dominic Dolan, aggressive base running. Runners at the corners with 1 down here in the bottom of the 8th. Now batting the third baseman, number 10, Andrew Wallen. So we'll call that an infield single, and then advancing to third on the error is Dominic Dolan. Andrew Wallen, a 3/4 swing goes around. What do you got a count of? 1 ball, 1 strike? Yep. Andrew Wallen today, RBI sac fly, scoring the Irish's first run of the ballgame and only run of the ballgame back in the bottom of the first. Everything else has been zeros offensively. The 1-1 runs high and tight, 2-1. Wouldn't be surprised if they send Derek Smith early here with a count of 2 balls, 1 strike, 1 down. Want to avoid that double play ball. Maybe get the winning run into scoring position as well. The 2-1. He's going down to second. No, fake throw. Or no, they do throw it. Gets by the middle infielders. Derek Smith is going to be safe at second, and Dominic Dolan's going to score from third. A delayed double steal as Derek Smith only went about halfway up the line. Put on the brakes. They threw it down to second, got by both the shortstop and second baseman. That allows Dominic Dolan to score from third. We got a count of 3 balls and 1 strike. Beautifully executed by the Irish. So a hitter's count, 3 balls and a strike to the batter, Andrew Wallen, batting in the cleanup spot. Runner in scoring position, that's Derek Smith at second with 1 down. In a tie ball game, 2 apiece. Pitch runs inside for ball 4. Oh.
I got a full count.
Okay, we got a full count. So one of those must have been a called strike that maybe we missed. I don't know. I think we're pretty good at our job, but maybe not. 3-2. There we go. Now batting for the Irish, the pitcher, number 21, Craig Lasley. So Craig Lasley is going to bat for the first time here this evening. In a big spot here. Tie ball game. First pitch is a called strike. Two quick strikes to the batter, Craig Lasley. This one is bobbled at third on the chopper, and Craig Lasley is going to be safe at first via the error. Courtesy running for the pitcher over at first base is number 7, Noah Knockmoose. Now batting, the catcher, number 24, Levi Mayert. Here's a bloop shot. That's going to find the outfield grass into right center field. Derek Smith scores from third. They're going to send Andrew Wall, and he will score as well. And the Irish, just like that, on top, thanks to a 2 RBI single by Levi Mayert. Now batting the first baseman, number 4, Anthony Dolan. Now Anthony Dolan with a chance to drive in maybe an extra insurance run before heading to the top of the ninth. Irish now lead 4-2. Pitch is just inside, trying to curl it around, but it curled around home plate, much to the chagrin of pitcher Tucker Brandner. He kind of gave an extra look to home plate umpire, saying, "What?" The 1-0. Big hack, 1-1. Fastball at 84 miles per hour from Brandner. A ball and a strike. High and tight, 2-1. Three balls and a strike. Runs high and tight for ball 4. That's going to load it up. Now batting the second baseman, number 8. Wait. Pitching change for the Cubs, now pitching number 0, McKinley Bush. And now playing shortstop, once again, is Tucker Brandner. Now batting the second baseman, number 8, Connor Zick. Connor Zick will look at the first pitch from the new pitcher, McKinley Bush. It's a called strike at 71 miles per hour. Connor Zick today, 1 for 2. Ground out, walk, and a single. Ooh, thought about swinging at that one. Maybe should have, as he falls behind 0-2. Infielders playing in, trying to prevent any runs from coming across here with 1 down in the bottom of the 8th. Irish holding on to that 4-2 advantage after plating 3 runs here in this inning. And that one just misses. It's a tough take with 2 strikes, but Connor Zick lays off and the count goes to 1-2. Once again with that pitching change, McKinley Bush was playing shortstop. Now at the pitcher's spot, Tucker Brandner back over at shortstop. Everybody else in their original positions. The 1-2. Breaking ball stays up now, 2-2. As McKinley Bush doesn't want to throw too many more of those, otherwise he'll be walking in a run here and increasing that deficit late in this ball game. The 2-2. Grounded up the third baseline, foul. Count stays 2-2. It's again a gorgeous night for baseball. Relatively clear skies. Light breeze at about 5 miles per hour. Here's a line shot to left field. Right at the left field, that's caught. Throw comes in. It's going to be close play at the plate. It's on line. The tag is applied, and a double play thrown out at home will end this bottom of the 8th. So an F7, throw down to 2 for that double play. Last chance for the Cubs up next. In the bottom of the 8th for the Irish, they score 3 runs. On 3 hits, there was an error. And 2 runners left on base. Do it for Worthington. Last chance for them. They got to score 2 to keep it rolling. 3 to take the lead. We got Jamie Palmquist, Eli Gall, and Tucker Brandner. Pitching change. Pitching change for the Irish, now pitching number 15, Trevor Smith. Carson Javers is now playing second base. And everything else appears to be the same. Coming into the game for the Worthington Cubs, replacing Jamie Palmquist in the order, we have number 31, Will Brandner. So we head to the top of the 9th. Will Brandner steps in for the first time today. A called strike, lower outside edge of the zone at 77 miles per hour. Trevor Smith's first pitch is a good one. The 0-1. Another pitch right at the edge, 78 miles per hour, 0-2. Will Brandner can't believe it. The 0-2. That one runs low and outside, 1-2. So it'll be the 7, 8, 9 batters for the Worthington Cubs. And a swing and a miss for out number 1. Big strikeout for Trevor Smith to lead things off here in the top of the 9th. And here's the left fielder, number 7, Eli Gall. Nobody on, 1 down. There's a broken bat, dribbler to the right side. They'll throw it almost at the on-deck batter, Carson Javers. Slow toss over to first for out number 2. Here's the shortstop, number 1, Tucker Brandner. So now the Cubs down to their final out here in the top of the 9th. A low-scoring affair throughout this one, but the Irish come up clutch in that last inning, scoring 3 runs, retaking the lead. And a swinging strike, number 1, to the number 9 batter in the order, and Tucker Brandner. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts, 2 looking, 1 swinging. This one skips across home plate, now 1-1. Irish fans and players hoping to hear Clancy lowered the boom in just a bit. That one is low and outside, 2-1. Of course, the victory song for the Irish, as it has been over the many years here at the Irish Yard. There's a called strike, now 2-2. And once again, the Brandner boys cannot believe it. This time around, it's Tucker Brandner just kind of shaking his head at home plate. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 down. You're in the top of the 9th. The pitch. Slider just inside. Boy, that one had some nasty bite on it. Just a little bit late on that movement. It's 74 miles per hour. The 3-2. Fastball is low in the dirt. That'll be a walk. Back to the top of the order with the designated hitter, number 4, Tristan Sauerbry. Runner at first, 2 down. Check the runner at first. There's a called strike. Tristan Sauerbry today is 1 for 4. Strikeout. Pop up into foul territory to the first baseman. A single back in the 6th and a ground out back in the 8th. The 0-1. Called strike. 0-2. Tristan Sauerbry. I mean, to be honest, this is not exactly the time to be patient at the plate. You're down a couple of runs. You got to be willing to swing the bat. Can't be watching those close pitches. The 0-2. Slider got him. That'll end the ball game. 4-2 the final here at the Irish Yard. That is the final here at the Irish Yard. 4-2. The Irish pick up the victory over Worthington. Baseball fans, thanks for coming out to the Irish Yard. If you'd like a bite to eat or an ice cold beverage before you go, you're more than welcome to do so. Hang out, have a chat. If you are taking off, we ask that you please drive home safely. Before you go, if you have any garbage that you may have accumulated over the last couple of hours, we ask that you take that garbage, place it in a trash receptacle located across the grounds here at the Irish Yard. Once again, thanks for coming out, and please drive home safely. Next home game here at the Irish Yard will be Friday, June 13th against Lamberton. That'll be Dairy Night at the Irish Yard. A little extra games, some extra prizes, a whole lot of fun here at the Irish Yard coming up June 13th. Hope to see you out. And thank you, baseball fans, for tuning in here on the YouTube show. That's all everything. Everything out of here. We're done.